What's going on? APlus's Nerd Mixes. It is your boy Indy Uchiha, and we are here with the review for the season finale, the season 2 finale, episode 18, Power of Batwoman. Now, I don't know exactly what I was expecting for a finale. I knew there was some things that I wanted, and I did want some loose ends wrapped up. But the biggest thing I wanted was to slow roll the whole Kate Circe thing, but they went ahead and just completed that for what we know. Um it's a bunch of stuff that went on, man. Might have a new Bane running around. I don't know what's really going with that. People got locked up. The hype for the Batwing suit was short-lived because I think you got to see the suit in action for all of like 20 seconds. We didn't get wings, he's got a jetpack. So he did say though that the suit wasn't complete. You know what I'm saying? It's a work in progress. So maybe we'll get wings. I don't know what's going on that. But it was actually one of the better season finales that we had when it comes to CW shows. The couple of things they didn't wrap up. We don't know what happened to Tavaroff. Black Mask kind of turned him into like Bane, and you know what I'm saying, disappeared. We got like a desert rose poison ivy plant combination thing now growing somewhere, you know what I'm saying, downriver in Gotham. All the little weapons and stuff that Batman collected from the Soul villains are like just out in the open. So I guess next season it's collect all the weapons back. And we had some huge bombshells dropped on Ryan herself when it comes to where they're taking that character. And we have no idea where Roman Sionis went. Nobody, it's like nobody cares where Black Mask went. And also, I'm curious is Kate gonna come back and say she's Kate Kane? Because like I don't think I don't remember because I watched the show like at 1 a.m. because we've been having storms and stuff out here. So internet and stuff's been out, so I haven't been able to, you know, like watch the shows and stuff live. So I have to wait till it hits the CW app. I don't remember if Roman was outed as Black Mask, right? But is Kate gonna come out and be like, I am Kate Kane, running around with Circe's face on? Like, how is she gonna solve that problem? So that's probably why they did what they did in order to have her leave at the end of the show like she did, right? It started off purgish to me. I felt like we were getting ready to start a purge with the way that Black Mask was setting stuff up. He actually had a decent plan. You know what I'm saying? Villains in these shows normally don't have plans that's thought out. So his whole thing was, give me 1 second. His whole thing was he's going to create a bunch of chaos created by Black Mask, and then as Roman Sionis come out, kill Black Mask, save the day, so the people have all the faith in him and he's the protector. He was going to pay one of his goons to put on his mask, you know what I'm saying, for the day, and then just walk up and just kill his goon. I mean, it was a brilliant idea. He was going to start chaos in the streets. He was telling people to take back their own freedoms, put a bunch of masks out there, so everybody's going to run out with masks and just purge. Ryan as Batwoman has stepped down, didn't have the suit and stuff like that, said, you know what I'm saying, she retired, but the people believed in her. They were hanging masks and stuff up. Like what Roman thought was going to happen didn't happen because the people stood behind hope. You know what I'm saying? What Batwoman stood for. So that was very interesting to me that they went that route, but I really liked it. I really, really, really liked it. Another thing I want to know is because Circe took the suit, right, and then like cut it up with kryptonite and made her suit. How the hell did they make that Batwoman suit that quick for Ryan to be able to put on? Just ask. Okay, that's what I thought. Again. Alice is hands down the best thing about this show. Her interactions with every character she came in contact with, everything that they gave her to do was just superb. Um, it was really crazy. Even the reveal of when she was talking to Ryan and she was telling her, you know what I'm saying? She told Ryan that, you know, you killed your biological mom at childbirth. You know what I'm saying? You're mad at me for killing your fake mom or whatever. Okay, yeah, I understand. But you're the one who killed your biological mom at childbirth. And then at the end, let her know that her biological mom was alive and well. That was just weird to me. I, but a cool moment because it shows the type Alice might be the best detective on the show because she finds out information that nobody even has an inkling, you know what I'm saying, of what's going on. And that's what I'm guessing, like the Bat family, you know, we know them as being detectives and stuff like that. But Alice is hands down the best detective. I think she might be a better detective than Batman, to be totally honest with you. Uh the Black Mass trying to use the venom on Tabroff kind of like backfired on him. You know what I'm saying? But it kind of gave Mary the idea of using snake bite to reset Kate's mind, um, and then being able to bring her back. So I'm wondering how permanent that is actually going to be. It's kind of poetic considering the trouble that Snakebite has called the whole season. That Snakebite was the answer to their problems at the end of the day. Um, and Alice being the one to administer the snake bite to Kate to get her, you know what I'm saying, to wake up and become herself again is poetic too, because with that she got a little bit of that in the system because they did it where it was the air one. They didn't inject it, you know what I'm saying? So it was like a miss. So it got a little bit of Alice too, and she ended up having that hallucination where she actually got to say goodbye to Ocean. You know what I'm saying? She got that closure, but at the same time, it was a beautiful moment because you get that Beth and Kate moment. You know what I'm saying? Where the rescue is happening in Kate's mind. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, so all that whole full circle thing, you know what I'm saying, came across, and I'm really glad that Alice got her closure with Ocean. And to me, it's even an interesting thing that snake bite was the thing that let her get her closure when Ocean was the only person that knew how to make snake bite. So by it being the snake bite that let her get her closure, that was interesting to me that they chose to do that. And Mary coming off the whim, coming up with ideas on how to solve the problem, just let you know how smart she is when it comes to the medical field. And I'm really hoping that sometime in the near future, she can actually get her doctorate and start operating as a real doctor. And because she deserves that for everything she has done, you know what I'm saying, these past 2 seasons. The Luke thing, man. Luke finding the Batwing suit. I'm glad it just wasn't something that he just decided to put together. The whole thing of him finding sketches of himself and the explanation behind why he made the sketches, uh, him wanting to be a black Batman or see images of himself as Batman, and then his father getting a hold of that and creating this suit to make his dream reality without him even knowing, and then him finding pieces of the suit and then just being able to suit up. And I'm glad that he wasn't out there doing, you know what I'm saying, black belt kung fu and karate and stuff like that. You saw in the rescue that he had, I think it was Mary he rescued. Yeah, it was Mary he rescued. In the rescue he had, that he was very new at this. You know what I'm saying? Like it looked like he barely activated the jetpack and everything like that. So that was really good. And I'm gonna be interested in seeing how he becomes a hero in the next season, you know what I'm saying, alongside of Ryan Wilder, and seeing if there's any friction or anything when, because you know he's new, he's going to make mistakes, and see how Ryan handles that as being a leader is going to be interesting to me. And I noticed that they made sure that they dropped the hint to Kate about Luke, you know what I'm saying, having a hookup or having a thing with Stephanie Brown. And to me, that was foresight for Stephanie for the whole my secret identity and I have a girlfriend thing coming on, because I really feel like Stephanie is coming back around now that all this dust and stuff is settled. But Stephanie is super smart, so I don't know how he's going to hide his identity from her. But it would be interesting if Luke is going to be in the field. Stephanie is just as smart as Luke, to have her fill that role of being in the Batcave. Not as Oracle, but maybe an Oracle type, character on the show. And you can have her and Mary. You could let Mary go back to fully being the medical aid, and you can have Stephanie running everything in the Batcave. So Luke doesn't have to worry about hiding his identity and stuff like that, if she doesn't already know everything that's going on. The interaction between Black Mask and Alice was very interesting. I actually wrote down what they said, and I got this from where did I get this from? TV Fanatic, right? Because they actually wrote down the dialogue they had. When I thought, see, Black Mask and Alice seems like she handles most stuff when it comes to big villains like that. Like they were just gonna have like a talk off, like a battle of the wits. But no, they actually got physical. But I love this little bit of this conversation they had when Black Mask was like, you want to know why you failed as a villain? Alice was like, yeah, please. How did you know? Black Mask says you can't be bad and have feelings. You can't hate Batwoman and protect her identity. You can't hate your sister and risk your life for her. See, it's confusing. You can't sell a confusing message. And Alice was like, says the freak with two names. I love her wittiness, but Black Mask said something that was something that stood out to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, Alice is an anti-hero to me in this situation, because you can't be a villain and save the hero at the same time. You know what I'm saying? It's either all or nothing, in my opinion. There might be other times where people feel like something might be a little different when it comes to that, but nah, I feel like this whole season was redemption, like a redemption arc for Alice to what's going on, right? So I didn't like the fight scene between Kate and Ryan. Well, Circe and Ryan. Ryan out of costume. You know what I'm saying? Circe's on the bat bike. Ryan's in the Batmobile. Shoots out the boa. Ties the bike up, right? They get out. They have the slowest hand-to-hand combat fight ever, right? Ryan gets the upper hand. Yells at Alice to get the snake bite spritzer. She sprays them. They fall over into the river, which is a throwback to season 1 from the car, going into the river and everything like that, and them coming out. But it was a beautiful moment with this is what I really loved. Alice freaking out, not knowing what to do, not wanting to lose her sister. Ryan doing what she needs to do and starting to provide CPR and talking Alice through what she needs to do to help resuscitate her sister. I love that moment, right? GCPD shows up, which GCPD, which is supposed to be in Roman Sionis's pocket, majority of them, doesn't recognize that Circe's laying on the ground. All they see is Alice and arrest Alice. They don't care that there's a woman, who almost died on the ground. They don't check to see what's going on there. They just arrest Alice. It's just crazy to me. Those are horrible cops. Check on the lady. You can restrain Alice. There was like 4 of them there. 2 of you restrained, the other 2. They just totally did that wrong to me, and that didn't make any sense at all. Maybe that will lead to something with Alice being able to get out of jail. I don't even think she was read her rights. Maybe that would be something what she can do, because she's locked up right now, right? So the whole thing with that though is that's when Ryan goes to see Alice in jail when she's locked up, and Alice tells her that, your biological mom is still alive. So that's a sort of a cliffhanger of foreshadowing moment for the future on what's going to happen on the show, because there's something going to be in the show that she's going to go look for a bio mom. That's going to happen. You had a great scene with Wallace Day sitting on the desk in the office, talking to Mary and Luke. They're just breaking down everything that happened this season and why Ryan's so good at the job. So, Ryan's getting caught up. And it was a passing of the torch moment, because Ryan and Kate sat there and talked to each other. And she even have a conversation with, you know what I'm saying, everybody talking about what she was going to do, talking about Wallace Day as Kate, that she's going to go find Bruce. And the reason when she wants to go find Bruce is because she goes find Bruce maybe to make her for her stop looking for Alice, because she can't go and get her sister back until her sister wants to be Beth. But it's crazy that it took Beth to bring Kate back from the brink of, you know what I'm saying, losing herself. So Wallace Day is getting written off the show, but she did say she's going to National City to see a friend. So I wonder if one of those 5 crossover episodes will have her showing up with a new face, going to see Kara. Maybe she'll take that kryptonite tour, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So that's gonna be very interesting what they do with Wallace Day in the future, because they totally left the door open for her to come back. But she did pass the torch to Miss Ryan as to be Batwoman. The other conversation that I really thought was dope in here was Kate letting Sophie go and Sophie letting stuff go so that she can move forward, you know what I'm saying, on the show as a character and not be stuck on Kate. You know, Sophie came to her, so you and me is always bad timing. Kate was like, maybe in another universe we were meant to be together. Sophie's like, but in this one, Kate's like, in this one, I think we both deserve something a little easier. So them actually making that tie to separate, but having that, you know what I'm saying, final moment together was good, because I think Sophie's character needed that that separation to be her own person, especially since she's not a crow. She has no defining thing that she's going to do, but they did make sure that they put a scene in there where she ended up saving the mayor. So maybe she's going to get appointed some type of job. Maybe she'll get put in the GCPD or something like that to try to straighten them out. I do believe that she's going to have some type of big role that has to do with some type of law enforcement or some type of protecting thing when it comes to the future of this show. So Wallace Day going to try to find Bruce. Sophia, who's gonna wake Sophia up because she still's got the Desert Rose dagger in her. Could Alice break out and take Sophia up on going to be the island, or will she wake Sophia up, or will she just go take over the island and be the queen of the island herself to start off with? Ryan Wilder's going to look for her bio mom, and we got Luke, who's going to be her sidekick. So we get to watch him develop as a hero in his own right. And we know what Mary's going to do. Mary's going to be trying to get her dad out of jail, because we haven't seen anything from Commander Kane since he got locked up. So you guys let me know what you thought about this episode. And what do you think about the future for season 3? We know there will be a season 3. There was an interesting, you know what, let's go into this. There was an interesting thing that they put on. They had a conversation with Javicia Leslie, who plays Ryan Router on Batwoman. Let me just find the article so I can pull it up right quick. I thought it was pretty cool. She broke a lot of stuff down. I want to go into a little bit of this so y'all can talk about it and let y'all know where to find the article. This was from Entertainment Weekly. So let's go ahead and pull this up. So you guys can see this. Batwoman star Javicia Leslie on Ryan's shocking discovery and that epic season 3 tease. The Batwoman star discusses the season 2 finale twist and shares her hope for season 3. As thus, Javicia Leslie's first year as Batwoman new hero has come to an end after a full year after she was cast as Ryan Wilder, with finale saw Ryan embrace her power and set up several new obstacles for her to face in season 3. It was a couple of comments in here that I really want to get into. Leslie anticipates Ryan will have several questions for her mother. If I had to even say how I would feel, the first thing I would want to know is, why did you give me up? She says. So I think that's where they're going to be, that the thought in the back, and that's the thought in the back of Ryan's head. But I think that to know that there's a person that she's blood related to still alive that she could find, I think it would be very important to her. I think that having her mom, a mother-daughter relationship with someone, is very important for Ryan. So I know that's probably going to be a huge part of her focus next season. Figuring out if Alice is lying. and if Alice is telling the truth, then finding out where her mother is. On top of the parental drama, Ryan will also have her hands full cleaning up the mess created in the season 2 finale. Penguin's umbrella, Mad Hatter's hat, and other villains' trophies that Circe stole from the Batcave are now out in the world. In the final moments of the episode, they washed up on shore where anyone could find them, and one of Poison Ivy's vines took root in the soil and started sprouting. Right? She says, so freaking epic. Like literally, a lot of your epic Batman villains. We have all their weapons, and they all been released into the river, and people are going to find them. And you're going to find effects that these weapons have on these normal Gotham citizens, and then becoming like these super villains. And it's just going to be so much fun. I can't wait. I'm excited because we're about to start shooting season 3, and I can't wait to read the scripts and see how it goes down. The finale also wrapped Kate's story, where she's venturing off to find Bruce Wayne. You know what I'm saying? So I love Kate's goodbye because it felt like it wasn't a goodbye forever, says Leslie. So it's like, to me, a real passing of the torch, a real passing of the cow. And I don't think we ever really had that throughout the season. We never had that moment where Kate and Ryan were able to really pass the torch and say it's your turn. When Leslie joined the show last year, she knew Ryan's predecessor would be recast and reintroduced midway through the season so that they can give the character a proper send-off. We really want to give the character its justice, says Leslie. And so I think we did such a good job. And hiring Wallace was so cool because I just felt like she just not only fit the part, but just fit our family so easily, so quickly. And so it's been really fun to be able to be Batwoman while also being able to play with the character of the original Batwoman. Man, go ahead and check out that article, you guys, because it is a really good read when it goes on. And after actually reading this myself, it made me really feel like this role, forget what happened on season 1, this role should have been hers from the beginning because she was just made for this part. All right, you guys, let me know the job you thought Miss Javicia Leslie did this season. Did it improve how you felt about the Batwoman show? What did you think about the season finale? And where do you think season 3 is going? Man, I can't wait. And I really hope we get more Alice. Other than that, Javicia Leslie is Ryan Wilder, is Batwoman. I'm 110% behind her. And thank you for making this incredible season. Thank you guys for being here with me all season for these reviews. And I can't wait to see you back next season for Batwoman. All right, guys. Until next time, keep it A+. This has been a Nerd Mix. Indy out.
If you enjoy our content and want to be a part of helping our channel grow, become a patron supporter. We have affordable tiers to choose from that offer a variety of exclusive and early access content, from audio files for all of our shows for you to enjoy on the road, access to our Discord community, and plenty of reactions, reviews, character breakdowns, and more. Check us out at patreon.com/aplusopinions. And as always, remember, like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so anytime we drop a brand new video, you will be notified.